and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we're going to be doing another random pickups video. I think actually, yeah, we've actually got a good mix of places that I've picked up games from in this video. So yeah, let's dive straight in and we will get to the first game that I picked up from Amazon. And it is this. Absolutely nothing, because I ordered it and it didn't show up. I think I probably waited about 4 to 5 weeks until I finally just gave up, ordered it off eBay. And that is Gas Guzzlers Extreme on the PS4. So I've seen this on a couple of other people's videos, and I think they've compared it, they've made the comparison that it is a cross between Carmageddon and Burnout. So I thought, you know what, that looks a bit interesting, so I'll pick it up. Originally, when I ordered it off Amazon, it was £9.95, and while I was waiting for it to be delivered, the price went right up to 20 quid. So that's probably what it is. The seller then just didn't want to sell it, didn't want to send it for that price, which was a shame. But I managed to pick it up brand new and sealed off eBay for £12.95. So really chuffed there. Obviously, I haven't got a CEX price because it is brand new. Then next up we've got a console that to a certain point is a bit unloved within the collection, and that is the Dreamcast. So I picked up a game on the Dreamcast. I think I was watching a top Dreamcast games video. This come up and I just went straight onto eBay and ordered it, and that is Soul Calibur. So an absolutely brilliant fighting game. I've been picking them up quite a bit recently. I think we've got Soul Calibur on the GameCube. I think I've already got it on the Xbox 360. So I think it's just the PS2 version of Soul Calibur 2 that I need to get. So yeah, whenever I see these, I do tend to pick them up. But this one, it is box complete. We paid £16 and 5p. It goes for about £15 at CEX and about £18.50 on average on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. And yeah, nice to get a game that for a console that we haven't really been picking up too much. I think the last pickup that I made for the Dreamcast was the Shenmue 1 and 2. So yeah, it's nice to sort of pick up some games like that. Next up, we've got so we've got an eBay order, and I've just noticed that I haven't even opened it yet. So we'll open it live on camera. And it is Catherine Full Body on the PS4. So this is another game that I've been really wanting to play. A lot of people recommend it as an absolutely amazing puzzle game, and I think originally I just missed out on Catherine on PS Plus. I think when I got my PS4, I think it was on PS Plus. I think I missed out. I think I set my PS Plus up about a day after they changed the games, and I missed out on it. And it's a game that I've been wanting to pick up since. So yeah, I saw this on eBay, decided to grab it. So we paid £14.95 for that. Looking online, it goes on average about £20 on eBay, so I've got a good deal on this. Got it a bit cheaper than normal. Then next up we've got a pickup that I made from Game. So this pickup was made yonks ago. So this was when so for Christmas my wife bought me my Switch OLED. She also got me a copy of, I think it was Pokemon Scarlet with it, but obviously I already had it because I got them when they were on the sort of day release. So I ended up taking it back and swapping it for a Pro controller. But while I was in there, I noticed that they had this, and it was a game that I'd been wanting to pick up, and that is Destroy All Humans 2. So yeah, I love the Destroy All Humans games. I've been playing. I've got the first one on the Xbox. I've got the first one on the Xbox. I've got version 1 and 2 on the PS2. I've got the remake on the Xbox One, and now I've got the rebate on the Series X. So yeah, I think this is the first Series X only game that I've got. So really chuffed to get that. Paid $17.99 out of game for it. Looking it up on eBay, it goes for about £24. Sorry, yeah, about £24. So yeah, another good pickup there. I will admit, for all its faults, I do like picking up stuff from game. There's sometimes where I will just go into the shop and I'll just look around, looking for sort of cheap games really. I think, what was it? PS5 or 4? PS5. So my copy of Marvel Avengers on the PS5, that was a cheap game pickup. I think I picked that up for about £7 brand new from game. So yeah, I do like to go in there every now and then and literally just look out all of the games that are sort of under £10. So I may actually look to do a video on that one time, but yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know where I'd be able to do it now, because I'd have to go up to Bluewater to do it, because the game shop in Maidstone's actually moved into House of Fraser now, so it's a lot smaller. So yeah, I might have a look. I might see if I can do something like that one time. Then next up we've got a get it out of its envelope. It is a PS2 game. I'm just going to open it up out of its sleeve as well. Really good seller this, actually, the way they packaged it up. So this is TG Daredevil on the PS2. It is complete. And is it? Actually, I haven't got it written down. Yes, it is complete. I had to double check that. So this was one, I think I was just sort of flicking through eBay, looking at sort of random bits. This come up, and it was coming up cheap. I think it was like £4, £4.50, something like that. So I added it to my watch list, and then a couple of days later the seller then sent over an offer for $3.55. So I was like, at that price you can't go wrong, so I just thought I'd grab it. And yeah, so yeah, £3.55 paid. On average it goes for about £4 on eBay, so nothing mad there. It's not actually listed on CEX, which was a funny one. Then, right, so now we start getting into the juicy parts of today's video. So I have now got, I've got another order. So for those of you that haven't seen it, a couple of weeks ago I put out a video where I literally just went onto eBay and picked up a whole load of filler GameCube games. As you can see, we have now moved the GameCube games up on the shelf, so they are now visible in the background. So yeah, we are now, after today, probably about 2.5 shelves worth of GameCube games. I haven't got the numbers. I think we're about 116-ish. I'll put the actual number down the bottom here. I think it's about 116 games we've got so far out of 447, I think it's a total. So still a way to go, but these games are going to take a bit of that off. So these actually come from the same seller that I picked up a whole load of the games in that video the other week. So what I'll do is I'll stick a link, I never know what corner it is, I'll stick a link to that video up in the corner so you can check that out if you haven't already. So let's have a look at what we've got. And what I will say is I bought four GameCube games off him. He's actually chucked in another 2 games for me as well. So yeah, massive thank you for that. So the first game we've got is actually probably one of my all-time favourite games, and that is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So it is complete, it's got both discs, and it is in really good condition. Out of all the Resident Evils, I absolutely love Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, with Res Evil 2 coming a very close second to it, and I think third place is probably going to go to Code Veronica. Yes, I know a lot of people will probably not be happy about that, but yeah, my top 3 games don't include Resident Evil 4. So we paid $39.95 for Resident Evil 3. Goes for about £35 on average on both CEX and eBay. So yeah, overpaid a bit on that, but not too much. And to be honest, the case is in really good condition, so I'm more than happy with that. Then the next one, and I'm literally just pulling them out now. FIFA 06. So the reason that I grabbed this, the reason that I grabbed this was because it was the only FIFA game that I didn't have on the GameCube. So now I've got this, I have got the full set of FIFA games on the GameCube. So we've got, no, sorry, I am missing one. I'm missing one of the World Cup ones. I think it might be I think it might be 2002 World Cup, 2006 World Cup. So I might have to go and order that after I finish this video. But I've got FIFA 2003, 2004, 2005, 06 now, and 07. So that is the full set of mainline FIFA games. And I've just got to get that World Cup one ordered. So I'm going to do that as soon as I finish the video. So I paid £5 for FIFA, goes for £2 at CEX and £5 on eBay. Then we've got Dance Stage Mario Mix. So this is a sort of dance mat game, or action pad as they call it. I've never seen it before, so that was one of the reasons why I grabbed it. I ended up paying, where are we, £27.95 for that. Goes for £18 on eBay, on CEX, and about £20 on eBay. So once again, did pay over the odds on that, but yeah, it will happen every now and then. Some of the times I will just buy something without looking into it as much as I should. But the way I look at it is, I've got it in the collection now. It's in really, really good condition. It's got all of the inserts. The discs are really good. So if I'm paying a bit more for something that's literally perfect, I don't really mind. And then the final GameCube game, because the extra games that were put in weren't actually GameCube games, and I haven't got them on the list here actually, which is a bit of a mistake on my part, is Final Fantasy's Crystal Chronicles. So this is one that you can actually use with the Game Boy Advance connection as well. Paid £13.95 for this, goes for £10 at CEX and £13 on eBay. Once again, really good condition, and it is box complete. And then let's get in and see what these extra ones are. Oh, and as well, he also included, so when we done the cheap games on eBay, I ordered Tiger Woods 2003 from him, and he actually forgot to include the manual with it. So he did send me that in this order, so we can get that put into the box. So the first game that we've got is Disney Infinity on the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, obviously it's not a game that I've got in the collection. He did actually look through and put in some games. So I know last time he put in a couple of the FIFA games, which I already had unfortunately in the collection. So for this next lot, he actually looked through, found that I didn't have these and put it in for me. So yeah, really chuffed with that. As I say, I haven't got prices for this, but what I'll do is I will stick some prices up at the bottom of the screen. And then the final game was also a Disney Infinity, but this time it was Disney Infinity 3.0. So yeah, yeah, not too bad. I've got them now. I think I've got, I know I've got Skylanders base stations. I don't think I've got a Nintendo Wii Disney Infinity base station. So I might look to get hold of one, because I know I've got the little one. Absolutely love Disney Infinity, so we've got loads of characters in the house. So yeah, we've got those two, and yeah, just a massive thank you for those extra games. The only thing I need to do now is get a Nintendo Wii or Wii U, sorry, to play on them, or to play them on, should I say. Okay, so next up, before we get into these next games, I need to issue a bit of an apology. Because a couple of months ago, I put out a short video about, and I don't think, oh actually I have, I've got it just here where I've been sorting out this morning. So, I put out a video about this little add-on for the N64. And basically what this add-on is meant to do is make the console region free. So it removes the little indents. I'm just trying to... So if you look at I'll put up a separate video for it. If you look on the back of the Nintendo Wii, a N64 cartridge, there's some little cutouts. And that is how they did region locking on the N64. So each region has got different cutouts. I think PAL and NTSC have got the cutouts, and then the Japan ones don't. So yeah, I think it's that. But I put out a video basically saying that if you get this little adapter, you can put it into your N64 and it makes it region free. Unfortunately, I did not do my research as much as I should have on this, because yes, this adapter will make your your N64 region free, as long as it's not a PAL console. So it only works with Japanese and US N64s, which I was gutted about, because I only found this out after picking up the next bits that I've picked up. So let's have a quick look. So the first thing that I picked up was a bundle of N64 Japanese cartridges. Yeah. So let's have a look at what we've got. So the first game that we got was Yoshi's Story, and I have to admit, even if I couldn't play it, I have to say the label on this is so much better than the PAL release. So yeah, I mean, all in all, it's definitely, I mean, I'm quite happy to have these in the collection. As I say, it was a bundle deal. So looking online, the Yoshi's Story goes for about £5 cart only. Then the next game that we picked up was one that I am definitely going to be picking up from in NTSC, and this is Hey You Pikachu. So I know that the game hardly works, and it's an awful game, but it's one that I really want to add into the collection. I want to try and get the complete in box with the microphone and everything. But yeah, this one was included as well. Hey You Pikachu cart only Japanese version goes for £7 on eBay. And then the other two that we got was so this one, I had no clue what this one was when I first picked it up. Really had to look into it, and it is Tamagotchi World. So that goes for £7.50 on eBay. I'll be honest, I don't know too much about it. And I will say, none of these carts I'm going to be able to put up gameplay footage, because I haven't yet found either an NTSC or a Japanese N64 that I can play them on. So I am a bit gutted about that. And then the final game in this set was Mario Tennis. This one is actually the most valuable one out of the whole set. This goes for about £10 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad. So we've got 4 Japanese N64 cartridges. Oh, 4 Japanese N64 cartridges. We paid £18.50 delivered for all 4. So really, really chuffed with that. And yeah, I am glad to have them in the collection. I just want to be in the position that I can actually play them. Then following on from that, I then also picked up a couple of other cartridges as well. And these ones are NTSC. So I thought, yeah, I'll pick them all up, do a big video about modding my N64, show the PAL, the Japanese and the US carts all being played on it, and then I find out, no, it doesn't work like that. So here we go. We've got Namco Museum. This one we paid £17.45 for, and it goes for about £18 on average. So yeah, not too bad there. Once again, is in really good condition. And then the final N64 cart that we got. This was more of a, wasn't really needed for the video that I was planning, but it's one that I've been wanting for a while. And it is Star Fox 64. Now, I have already got this on the N64, but I've got the PAL version, which is labelled as Lilac Wars. So I have always wanted to have the proper Star Fox branded cartridge. And yeah, I saw this one kicking about, and then decided, you know what, I'm just going to grab it. So I paid £12.99 for this. On average, it goes for about £12 on eBay, but it was more just a case of just being able to have the Star Fox branding on the cart. That's literally it. But what I will do is I will pop up a clip just now, and I'll show you the backs of the 3 cartridges. So all 3 carts do have cutouts, but they've all got the cutouts in different locations, if I remember rightly. No, actually, looking at it, the Japanese carts, the positioning is the same. So I'm going to try a Japanese cart in my PAL N64. I don't think it will work. I think that it's a frequency thing, is why the PAL ones don't work. But I'll give it a go and see. It'd be worth a try. So yeah, that is the last of the games that we've picked up. But we have got some consoles in today's video as well. And I have to say, I am over the moon with these 2 consoles, because both of them were on my wish list for this year. And yeah, just absolutely over the moon to actually have these in the collection. So the first one that we've got is a Sega console. So for those of you that's seen my beginning of the year video, you might know what one we've got. And it is a Sega Master System 2. So I bought this one off eBay. It was labelled as faulty. It didn't have a power supply, so I have actually bought a power supply separately. I think I paid, yeah, $22.74 for the power card, for the power supply. But this was sold as faulty. It come with the RF cable, the control pad. But they just couldn't say anything more about it, so I didn't know. With the Master System 2s, it does have a built-in game, and normally it is either Sonic or Alex the Kid. So I didn't know what built-in game it would have, and I'll be honest, when I actually ordered it, didn't even know if it would work. So once the power supply come, I plugged it in, turned it on, and boom, it all come to life. So I was absolutely over the moon that there was nothing wrong with it. And then when it did come to life, it actually showed me that it was the Sonic version. So since getting this, I have looked into it a bit more as well. So if I look on the back, this is the 3006-5A or 05A, and that is the Sonic version. I think the Alex the Kid is the -05 version. So yeah, really chuffed to have this. Paid $23.85, or won the auction for $23.85. They go for £60 at CEX and £45 on eBay. So I've probably paid a bit more than the eBay price now, after having to buy the controller, buy the power supply, sorry. But from my perspective, I finally got a Master System in the collection. So with adding this to the collection, I can now say that I have every single PAL release console, or Sega console, that was released. I think the only one that I'm missing now is the Master System 1. So I'm still going to say I've got every console, at least a variant of every console is what I'm going to say. But I am going to carry on looking for a Master System 1. I'm going to try and get hold of one of them, add them to the collection so that I do have every single one. And then, don't know what I'm going to do after that. But that wasn't the only console that I picked up. And once again, the second console that we've got today was a wishlist console for the year. And it actually follows on from something that I've shown earlier on in the video. And it's a Wii U. So, yes, I finally managed to get hold of one of these. This was, once again, it was actually a faulty auction. It was just the tablet and the control unit. Didn't come with anything else, no power leads. And I didn't think it come with a dock, so I actually ended up buying a dock and a power lead for the tablet. But when it arrived, it had the dock in there as well. They just forgot to photograph it. But yeah, got it in, got the power supplies. Once they were delivered, tested it all worked flawlessly. So really chuffed with that. It wasn't faulty, just needs a damn good clean. And it actually come from cash converters. So hopefully you can see that on the back. They originally had it priced up at $79.99. And yeah, to be honest, when I won it, I did know that it was from, it was a Cash Converters eBay page. But yeah, just really happy to have this now. There's a couple of the Wii U games that I've got in the collection that I want to be playing. So yeah, so I've literally anything that it didn't come with, I have now picked up. So I've got the stylus, I've got the power supply and dock for the tablet, I've got the power supply for the console. And the only thing that I haven't got is obviously the little bits of plastic for the stands, but I'm not too worried about them because I'm not going to be standing the console up. So I paid $44.72 for the console itself. The tablet charger and charging dock cost me another £20.35. And then the power supply cost me $19.95. And what I will say is both the dock power supply and the console power supply, I've gone for the original, or the sort of the official Nintendo ones, not aftermarket ones. So that's why I've paid a bit more. If I wanted to get aftermarket ones, I could have probably got them both for about £15. But I really wanted the official ones. So what's that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, about £85 give or take that I've paid for it. They go for £140 on CEX, and on eBay I've seen some listings go for around 70 to 80. So yeah, not too bad there. But once again, just really chuffed to have both the Master System and the Wii U finally in the collection. And that is all of the pickups for today. So before we wrap up the video, let's quickly run through the totals. And I have to say, this is probably the closest we've ever had on our totals. So total spend was £332.99. If we picked everything up from CEX, we'd be looking at £280. But I will admit, the CEX stuff, there's a lot of stuff that's not on there. There's probably only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things out of everything that we've picked up today that is available at CEX. And then the rest all come from eBay. The eBay price is going to be £349.69. But obviously with the eBay price, a lot of the stuff that we've bought did come from eBay. So that is why they were so close. But yeah, there was, what, about £17 difference between what we paid and the eBay price. But yeah, not got a problem with that because I've got some absolute belters to add to the collection. So that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Really hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!